dedicate this one right here to all my homies.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Chicago Cubs.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Matthew Thompson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 120.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Tommy Pham.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next to hit, Spencer Horwitz, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball. Two outs. High fly ball out to center field. Judge has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Bubba Chandler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Gage Workman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Yeah, that's fouled off. Workman on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses.
One strike.
Ball one. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
It's Aaron Judge now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Squirts away a little bit. Throws it away. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He boots it. He will score, and they take the lead. In there safely. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over. And that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Judge waits. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. Going back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I'm telling you, you better have your life insurance policy right. When you challenge the Ivy, there's brick behind that. It's not forgiving at all, but he seemed to be concerned about one thing, and that's making that catch. Nice job.
Rafael Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Devers matched a homer in his last game. Strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. And here is Joey Bart. Bart with a homer in his last game. Thompson back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And misses inside. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Michael Massey in the box now. No balls and a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
2-1.
Two outs. And that's
Ball three.
downstairs. And that's ball three. Swing and a miss.
Count full.
And he walked
Ball
him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now, Nick Gonzalez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
McCutchen off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. That ends the frame. So one left for Pittsburgh, and they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Alexander Canario. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Going to count 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. That's to third. Hayes. One up, one down.
He's out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Colt Keith. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And first offering is fouled off.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. And that skips in the dirt. One out, bases empty. Ground ball, left side. Connor Falefa whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And ball one.
1-0.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Late swing, foul to the left.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one missed. Wilson Contreras on deck for the Cubs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Girl, you already know. Taking control. We can take this right, go faster or slow. Hold on to every little thing that I'm giving.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Nick York. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Fought off foul. Fly ball to right. Tucker drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The bat on the seventh, shortstop Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
So the batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Kiner Falefa getting to start at shortstop, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hayes leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one
No,
inside.
that's a ball.
3-1.
3-1.
And ball
Outside.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4. Take your base.
The center fielder, number 28, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air out towards right center. It gets down a base hit. Here comes Hayes around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
Save!
No, he's
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
1 down. And now Joey Bart flied to right his first time. That one
ball.
not close. And that is ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Man at first, 1 away. And a base hit up the middle. Judge hustles it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael Massey.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Keith for 1. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
John Rivera.
one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. That's in there. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third.
No.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Tied up here in the early going. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Tucker at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Keith in plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Nick.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is foul. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that misses. And it's 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Singled and scored his first time. Out to center. Judge drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick York.
Now the left fielder, Nick York. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So up now for Chicago, Alexander Canario. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
And now it's even up. Fastball is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Colt Keith, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2. And that's outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And the Cubs are down in order. Still tied 3-3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Thompson back to work. Misses off the inside. Ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, Tommy Pham. Outside low, ball 1. That's down and in. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz. That's in for a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ball to strike. Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
This is Joey Bart. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Connor Falefa over at second. Pham at first. One gone. And that one fouled off. On the ground left side. 6 to second. Pulls him off the bag. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
So bases loaded with 1 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael Massey. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 out, bases full. That misses, and the count's full. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, center field. Judge under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
McCutchen in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground, right side. Keith. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Armstrong.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Santana, the right-hander, also getting loose.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The Cubbies trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. To third. Hayes to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Workman.
So digging in, Gage Workman. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 3. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Backed off the plate that time. The other way, makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hayes, in his 6th season, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Hayes, the next to hit, takes outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one wrapped foul. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Digging in, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar getting loose out there. Holderman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And fouled off. And a count 1-2. That one missing inside. Outside with a breaking ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And that one clips the corner. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Chop to third. Hayes whips it across. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, umpire, Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Tucker, the runner at second with one away. Line drive. And foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. That clips the corner. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. That's a base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 4-4.
Big RBI for him right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Alexander Canario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at the friendly confines, top of inning number 7. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied at 4. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. That one in there across the letters. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
First pitch just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 1-0. That's inside.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across. Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. 99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
On the ground, Keith. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's now 5-4. Here's Joey Bart now. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Up next to the fight, the second baseman, Michael.
And now here is Michael Massey.
We just might be talking about this.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyson Miller taking over on the mound.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Horwitz on second. Bart over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. There's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Colt Keith digs in now.
The second baseman,
Check swing, called strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Way high with that one. And a count 2-1. And there's the ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hammered on a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No outs, runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the seventh.
No, that's a ball. That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Grounded to third, could be two. Hayes over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. Upstairs, and that's ball one. And
That's
another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. This to third. Tosses to first, and Contreras is retired. And that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's McCutchen. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. Strike one.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch to McCutchen. Tap foul at the plate. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 3. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Nick Gonzalez. And there's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Up the middle, Keith throws to first in time. Brian Hayes getting ready to hit. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two down, nobody on.
3-0.
And a strike.
3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
3-2.
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Colin Holderman will take over here.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
So back to the top of the order. Gage Workman now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Dowry Moretta appears to be getting loose. And that is out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and it's 2-1. And this is inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Massey throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Pulls that one foul. And ball one to Judge.
1-1.
The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it 5-4. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. Miller back to work. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Misses his zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Outside low. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ball 1, no strikes on Kiner Falefa. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Nope. Ball 2.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Tommy Pham.
So 2 down now, and here is Tommy Pham.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Horwitz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
On the corner for a strike, and 1-1. Pham off of first with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. And ball 1.
1-0.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Pham around third. 1 run across. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Massey the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And delivers outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. That misses. It's 2-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dauri Moreta. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Devers now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a strike to Devers. Moreta in his 4th year. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And he'll 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering away upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Check swing, and he held up.
1 ball.
The
No
Pirates
strike.
leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. So up now for Chicago, Alexander Canario. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fouled off left side. The Pirates. Trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that drops in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside. Got him looking for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And next for the Cubs, Colt Keith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rizzo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, called strike. The Cubs down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist.